Destiny.
And it's your boy B to the Sis Naive.
And we are back with another
video. That's all I'm doing today. I'm tired. Guys, we just got back from South Carolina. I'm freaking tired, man.
We literally, I kid you not, it is 7 o'clock right now and we just got out of bed.
Yeah.
Like we've been asleep the entire day, on and off. Whew.
Luckily, I took off this whole week because I knew that I needed, plus I needed just a mental break anyway. But yeah, bro, like we got back late last night. I ain't even gonna talk about that, but
no, we're gonna talk about that. So we decided to go to South Carolina, and what we did was, so originally the tickets, we were gonna go with American. We always fly with American.
We always fly American.
But the difference in the tickets was like $300 to $400, and Brandon was like, "We're not finna spend the same amount of money to fly in the states that we do to go out of the country."
Right.
So we was like, you know, we're just gonna take Spirit, which we never do, and everything was straight.
Everything was good.
Everything was good.
No. But even coming back, the flight was decent.
No, everything was fine. Like
everything
the flight was good.
Yeah, everything was good. But when we got back, bro, oh my God. First and foremost, we got back to the airport and it took 30 minutes because of something to where the plane was just sitting there on the terminal and we couldn't get to the actual gate for like 30 minutes.
Okay,
cool, fine.
that happens.
Right.
That can happen with any airline.
Right.
So then
we get in baggage claim and literally we were there a whole hour waiting for them to release our bags. Hour and a half to release our bags, because apparently like there was another flight that came in with it, so they had to let those bags on first. I mean, it got to a point where everybody was going into the office complaining, including myself. Yeah. Because it was just unacceptable. It was the most ridiculous thing in the world. So finally, the bags came like an hour and a half later. I'm mad, I'm pissed. Then, on top of that, we get outside because, so what I normally do is to save money, because I'm just a frugal guy. Instead of parking at the airport, what I'll do is I will get the shuttle to shuttle us from a hotel to the airport.
Which, I don't like parking at the airport. So this is our normal routine. Like
right.
we do this.
Right.
Like, first of all, you save like a third of the money or half of the money.
Half of the money doing it that way.
But I prefer to park at the hotels and they just shuttle you to the airport. That way, like, you don't gotta walk around the airport and try to find where you land and all this stuff. We just go to one spot, you get picked up, and then take you to your car. That's what I prefer to do. And we actually parked at the airport the last trip that we went on. Disaster. So yeah, I will never want to do that again.
Yeah.
But anyway, the shuttle took like an hour to get us. So literally we were at the
airport like 2 hours between everything. Two and a half hours. So we didn't get home late last night. It was a disaster. It was the worst experience ever. And it normally doesn't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was just a bad night. So by the time we got home, and I'm the type of person, like, I don't like to, when I get home, I don't like to leave my luggage. Like, I like to just clean my suitcase out right then and there when I get home.
Me too, but this time I didn't. It's still sitting over there right now. Yeah,
so I did, and so like we ended up getting to bed till like close to 1, and then we were like, it was a Monday, so yeah, it was just a bad situation all the way around. But we good now. You got some energy, baby. Yeah.
I really don't. Like, I'm completely dead.
Yeah.
Especially considering the topic of this video. Like, this video is probably the main reason why we are so beat. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
But before we do that, let me tell y'all this. South Carolina is beautiful. The weather was perfect.
Dude, go watch. If y'all have not yet, click out of this video right now and go at least watch the house tour that we rented in South Carolina. And all the Airbnb information is there. Oh my God, it was so freaking beautiful. Like, South Carolina is amazing. The food is disgusting. I would recommend Airbnb a house and go grocery shopping for your own
She
food.
said cook your own food instead of going out to eat.
BYOF and BYOB.
Yeah, no, like...
Bro, the food was so disgusting everywhere we went. But it was such a beautiful place. Like, the beach was beautiful. Our house, our stay. Like, oh my God. It was like a really beautiful...
The boat ride, everything,
yes,
everything.
It was beautiful.
It was very beautiful.
But
and then
that food... atrocious.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the worst place I've had food ever.
And you know what's funny is Destiny, I kept asking Destiny every place you went, do you like this? No. I'm like, oh man. And it was so bad. It was so bad.
Disgusting.
They
missed the whole mark. Like, you know how you go somewhere and you'll get your plate of food and it's probably like one thing on the plate that's just like, ew, I'm sending this part of the meal back.
Yeah.
But there it's like, you had to eat, so you had to just keep the plate. Like, there wasn't nothing to like they just completely missed the whole mark of having good food.
What did you think about the last buffet though, before we left?
I did not like it either.
You didn't like that either?
No.
Okay, well yeah, she was totally unhappy then. I mean, it was okay to me, but it wasn't like...
It was nasty to me.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Cause I like my crab. Like, we went to a crab leg buffet. Is that what you call it?
Seafood buffet.
A seafood buffet, and I guess like their, the biggest thing on the menu is like their crab legs. But I like my crab legs like juicy with the red butter sauce and a little heat to it with some garlic and all of that. Like, they just had straight butter, and then the legs were dry. So
yeah. But the purpose of this video, and we're going to get to the video part, because we want to kind of, I don't know, I guess more along the lines, give you guys some tips or maybe doing some research into, a couple of things. Like, when you traveling with other people, like kind of knowing your personnel, making sure that, because when you go out of town, you pay a lot of money, right? You go out of town to have a good time, to turn up, to be around good people, good vibes, good energy. I'm all about energy, and Destiny is too. And so we really just kind of want to give you guys some tips on what you can do, like when you travel with other people, especially people that you maybe never traveled with before, but it's a whole couple vibe. So it's like, okay, I want to come out here and have fun with them. Do you want me to start? Do you kind of want to start, or do you?
No, you can start, because this is kind of like off the dome, so I'm trying to see how he's gonna lead the conversation versus me just like not really knowing how to say things nicely. So it was 4 was it 5 couples or 4? 5.
It was 5 couples that we all went to Myrtle Beach with, and for me and Destiny, and I'm very selective of who I travel with. As a matter of fact, before Destiny, when I was traveling, it really was with the Delway Travel Group, because I know when I go travel with them, it's gonna be lit, it's gonna be a good time, good energy, good vibes, no drama, none of the stuff, none of that BS. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good time, and that's what we're gonna do. So if it's not with them, I'm kind of selective on who I travel with, and I think kind of this experience is kind of the reason why. And
you know what's funny? It's good thing you said that, because I've always wondered, what do you mean by it? Because he says that a lot. Like, because people will like comment and be like, oh my God, we want to go on a couple trip. And I've always been like, oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Like, but he's always been like, I'm very selective where I travel. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Like, either you're going to go or you're not going to go. Like, I don't get it. But this trip, like you said, really shed light on that statement, for sure. And
the reason why I say that is because there was some moments on the trip that really messed up the whole trip. And I definitely wouldn't badmouth anybody or bash anybody or talk about anybody, but I'm gonna just let y'all know this. When you are going on trips with people, because you're putting a lot of investment and a lot of money towards that, really know your personnel. Because one person, 2 people, they can really ruin a trip. And for me, it's like, I don't want nobody ruining my time because we only out here for a short time. We got to come ourselves right back to wherever we from, get right back to work and stuff. So when we come out here, it's really as a mental break, and it's really to let loose and have fun. And when you have somebody ruining it and stuff happening to where it's just like a bad situation, it just really puts a bad taste in a person's mouth. So please really get to know people before you go out into another state with them, because it could turn bad and it could really ruin the vibe. And that's kind of what this trip. I mean, we still have fun and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, we really can't let a lot of people ruin it. But at the same time, if you're not careful, a person can ruin that whole situation. So
yeah, that's exactly what he said. Because, you know, for me, it's, you know, I don't know how to really put this, because, like, to me, if you're gonna get into it, I prefer for it to be something that happens like in the hotel or in the room, yes, or in privacy. Now, there's been time we had like a little spat or whatever, and like it may have been noticeable. But again, we only travel with our close people that we know.
Right. And
especially if we don't know you like that, then it's like we really like not really trying to have people be in our business. And I feel like that's another thing. Like, you have, if you're going out there as a couple, like you're on a couples trip, and you're married or you're dating or you're in a relationship with someone, with the person you're with or whatever, you know, to me, it's just kind of like, just because you're going through things in your relationship, like, you shouldn't be here to put a damper on everybody else's experience.
Right. And
like, nobody really cares or wants to know all of that's going on in your relationship. Of course, if you're in a relationship with that person, of course there's gonna be times where, you know, you probably gonna look at him crazy, or he's gonna look at you crazy, or say a little slick little comment. But just for you to like completely go ham on your person that you're out there with,
I mean, to the point, and to the point where it really affects the people around you. Like, I mean, we're not talking about you just telling somebody, oh, be quiet. I'm talking about some major disrespect that really needs to be in the privacy of either y'all's room, y'all Airbnb, or when y'all get back home. It should not be public for a whole car full of people to know y'all's business and what's going on, and how, again, I'm not gonna get into specifics or anything, but at the same time, it really rubbed me the wrong way, because it's like, I would never do that publicly with my significant other, and I just expect that when we are on a trip, people should just not know your business like that. And it was bad, man. It was very bad. It put a whole damper on the rest of the evening. It really did.
And the next day.
And the next day, yeah.
So it's just, I mean, I don't know. I guess we just wanted to come out here and let you guys like just kind of share that with y'all, because I feel like some people actually just probably don't know, because I feel like it's happened on a couple of occasions, and I feel like it was just way too easy for the situation that took place for that to happen under the circumstances, with us being out of town,
right,
renting a house, trying to have a good time. You know, we were really there. But you know what I am thankful for, because me and Brandon, we decided, like, of course we would never revisit that circle to a whole complete entity.
Well, it's just a specific couple, because
it is a specific couple, because we met some good. We met like a dope ass couple.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna be kicking it with them for sure. Like, yeah. But what I was gonna say is, I'm so thankful that everything that happened did happen, because we were able to really like minister. I feel like we were really able to give insight to, like, the other couples were there. Yeah. Brandon had a few encounters that were just like crazy dude. Like, and it's so funny because one of the girls had asked me, she was like, you know, how did you know he was the one? and this was before the encounter happened that I'm about to tell y'all about. But I was like, honestly, like, it was the way that he speaks life. Like, he speaks life into me and into circumstances and into relationships and into about God and the way he prays. Like, it's just like, it's so like powerful, and it just speaks life. Like, it'll just make you cry. So then we ended up going to have drinks at this bar, and we walked in, which we weren't gonna go in, but Brandon, it's so crazy like how stuff works, because we were like, Brandon, it's up to you. If you want to go in, we'll go in. Like, everybody was like, Brandon, do you want to go? And I don't even know why. Because
hey, I make the decisions around this piece.
Like, everybody was like, Brandon, if you want to go, it's up to you. Like, we'll go in. So then he finally, like, he contemplated for a couple minutes outside the bar. Yeah. So then we ended up walking inside the bar, and we sit next to this white lady named Karen.
Her name is Karen, bro. Like,
her name
no
was
cap.
Karen.
Her name is actually Karen, which is, go ahead, yeah.
So, dude, like, it's just crazy how God puts you in the place that you need to be at that perfect time, because Karen, you know, she's going through, or she's about to go through a divorce. Her husband didn't know it yet, but like, I don't know if she was feeling some type of way about it, but Brandon was just able to lift her spirit. Like, it was crazy. Like, the lady was sitting at the bar crying. He was like, and you needed some red lipstick on your lips. He was like,
no, that was,
you need to put some red lipstick on. Like,
no, so what I was telling her was, because they've been together 43 years. She's done. He doesn't even know she's done, but she's done. And you know, I was just telling her, I think she said she was close to being like 60 years old. Yeah. And I just told her, I was like, man, you beautiful. I was like, this is not the end for you. I was like, this is just the beginning. I was like, you gonna get out here. I said, it's gonna sting. I said, divorce is gonna sting. It's gonna sting. I was like, but you will overcome that, and you'll be better about it, and you'll be stronger. And I was like, you know what? I was like, come to think of it, I was like, look, you might look good with some red lipstick on. Go out here, get you some red lipstick, get out here. I was like, they gonna come crawling to you because you're not an ugly woman. So I was just kind of just building up confidence in her, because it just seemed like this was, maybe she felt like this was gonna be the end for her, but it wasn't. I'm like, this is just the beginning. I'm like, you get to actually live life and do your thing. So get out here. I was like, if you come to Dallas, let me know. We'll hit up a day party. You know, I'm speaking life, but I'm still being goofy. But at the same time, I was being real, because I'm like, bro, this is not the end for you. Like,
dude, she needed it. And you know what? I said when we walked out, I was like, and she needed it from a black man.
Yeah.
I was like, Karen.
Yeah.
How the heck?
Yeah, how did that even happen?
Like, that's so funny.
How does that even happen?
And it's so funny, because when we were like, what's your name? After she said Karen, we all looked at each other like, what? Yeah. And another girl that we had went with, her name is Key. She was speaking, I mean, we both was just speaking to her as if to let her know, like, look, this is not the end. So to me, I feel like, and this is what I've always told Destiny, I feel like I love encounters, because at the end of the day, you just don't know what that encounter is going to do. I love encounters. I'm an extrovert by nature. And if it's a situation where somebody going through something, best believe when you talk to me, I'm about to lift you up. I'm about to let you know this ain't the end. Give it to you real.
I'm about to give it to you real and raw. Let's get back out there, do your thing. You was married 43 years. You served your purpose. You raised kids. You cooked. You cleaned. You did everything you could for the dude. Now it's time for you to live your life and do your thing. And that's okay. Yeah. That's okay.
I definitely appreciate the encounters, definitely. Even though, you know, like we said, it was some drama going on, of course. I'm grateful for the encounter of meeting like a new couple, because that's what we're really trying to do, like build up, just meeting more couples, more people that are serious about at least heading towards marriage or married already, and trying to build up those friendships. Not to say that we're gonna leave our single friends, but just to kind of, just build up more of that, those types of friendships, because we don't have, Brandon has a ton, but I guess he really just kind of wants it for me, because I don't really have that many married friends. All of my married friends are through him.
Yeah, I really want it for Destiny. I feel like Destiny, because of who she is, the introvert that she is and stuff like that. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity out there, not just from a friendship standpoint, but from a networking standpoint. You just never know, again, encounters, who you meet, who you come across, what it can lead to. So I really wanted for her. But what I was gonna say was, we also appreciate the drama and the BS, even though we're selective and we're telling y'all to make sure y'all know y'all personnel. You appreciate the drama and the BS because, number one, it gives you an opportunity to realize and understand, like, people are going through real life stuff. But then also at the same time, it gives you the opportunity to know, okay, this was a one-time thing, and we know now we can't move like that. You know what I'm saying? But you never would know that until you have those encounters. So, I mean, we appreciate everything about the trip, all the encounters. It was a beautiful trip, despite what happened. And I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I really didn't want to make it that plain that
Right.
It was, you know, some drama that was going on. Of course not with us, but
Right.
but I guess, you know, that's life, you know what I mean? But I felt like I had it on my heart to like kind of make this a separate, because at first we were just gonna like add this part to the end of the vlog, the vacation vlog, but I was like, you know what, this deserves to be its own video because this is real. Because I feel like a lot of people want to try to travel together, but they don't necessarily know how to like conduct themselves and like respect their relationship while they're doing it. So,
and on top of that, if you get around somebody that you may not like, understanding and knowing that, okay, you know what, I'm gonna sacrifice for the sake of the trip, even though this person's energy doesn't match my energy. I don't like this person. Understanding and knowing that we're on a trip, so I'm going to fake it till I make it. Okay, because I don't have to see this person when I get back home, and I don't have to be cool with them. But you know what, I'm gonna make the best of it for the trip versus you not liking a person and it just makes your mood go down, which then you start acting out and then you bring everybody else's mood down.
Right. And that's what I was worried about the most, because Brandon is very like, if he's upset or if he's hurt or if something ain't right, you gonna feel it and everybody gonna know it.
Yeah.
So I felt like my job was to make sure that, you know, hey, it's me and you know what I'm saying, like stay here with me. We having a good time. And
she had to remind me of that, because when that situation happened in the car, it affected me, because it's like, I don't understand how a person can disrespect their husband like that, especially in a car full of people. So honestly, she had to remind me of that, because I was fuming. I mean, I didn't say nothing, because again, I'm not, that's their business, and I'm not trying to create. But inside, I was fuming, and she had to let me know, look, it's okay, we still gonna do our thing. And I calmed down eventually, but it's really, oh my God, just thinking about it just makes me,
Yeah, it was pretty tough. But
boy,
we had a breather.
Yeah.
We're home now, staycationing this week, so we get to, you know, just relax and, you know, just kind of debrief from everything that happened.
It was a draining, you know what's funny? It was a draining trip in more ways than one. Like, it was a draining trip from having a good time. It was a draining trip from the drama. It was draining from different time zone. I mean, it was draining in so many ways, and I think that it affected us today to where we was just like out of it. Because
I don't think we've ever laid in bed this late. Like, it's literally, we didn't get out of bed until after 7. Like, Brandon had an appointment, and then I had to go get my nail fixed because I broke it. But after that, we just got back in bed.
We were just watching Who Killed Sarah season 2. By the way, Who Killed Sarah season 2 on Netflix. Check it out.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
I'm getting lost. I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot happened. I'm glad it's over. We finished it.
Yeah.
Because I feel, and I hope they don't come out with a season 3, because I feel like it's just too much.
Yeah, it was a lot going on in this one that kind of had you going all in directions, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I need whoever comment down below, whoever can give us their Showtime login for the shot.
Yes. Yes.
Yo, we need a Showtime login. And look, if y'all don't want to comment down below to have other people see it, y'all can just message us directly.
Just DM us on Instagram.
DM us on Instagram. We need a Showtime login for the shot because I'm too cheap.
We don't want to pay. We don't want to pay. And we'll share something with you. We have like everything.
Hey,
that's what makes me so mad.
Yeah, like Showtime is the only thing we don't have. Like we got all the logins, but it's like I don't want to pay just for one show. So if y'all got a Showtime login, hit us on Instagram with the login and we'll. That is so bad. That is so wrong, bro.
That's so ghetto.
That is so hood.
No,
but you know,
DM us for real. Or if you got my number, text.
You're right. Hit us with the login. But yeah.
Anyway, we hope that you guys learned this. If you haven't seen the vlog, please go watch the vlog. It was so amazing. It was so beautiful, and I recommend that Airbnb to the 10th to the 10th power. Like, it was amazing.
Yes.
But yes, that's all, folks, and we are back. We took a little break because I ended up getting sick. I swear it's like every time we get on the schedule and we're good and we're coasting and we're on track, we're staying up, something just happens to knock us down, and it's nothing but the devil. But we're not gonna stop because I feel like every time we do take a break, we get something that's like, okay, what are y'all doing? Get back on. But I was sick for about a week, then Brandon got sick. And then
it wasn't COVID. It was just like a cold.
Oh yeah, it wasn't COVID, but we did go get tested just to make sure.
Absolutely.
Because we were that down.
And you got tested for strep and was negative on that too, right?
Yes, and they said strep was going around. So luckily, I was negative for both of them, but it took me out.
Yeah, bro.
For a while. So,
and
then he got it, whatever it was. I guess just like a cold or whatever. But we're back now, and yeah, we will see you guys in the next video.
Peace.